Good morning, dear student. In the previous class, we have discussed about functions of foreign exchange market and types of types of foreign exchange rate, that is nominal exchange rate and real exchange rate. That then after we have discussed about factors affecting demand of foreign currency within a domestic area. Today I'm going to teach you how the supply of a commodity, how supply of a commodity affected, what are the factors that affect the supply of foreign currency. The, the factors which affect the supply of foreign currency are: number first, export of the domestic goods to abroad, including direct purchasing of foreign goods from. First, we we produce many goods and services within the economy, and out of them many are exported to the foreign country. But for selling in for foreign countries, we get the foreign currency. These goods are just like a number of ready-made garments. India is the largest producer of auto vehicles, and again medicine and pharmaceutical product. The second factor, repayment of loan, interest by foreign currency to India. If many country takes a loan from India, if they repay the loan with the interest, it also increases the supply. Third, India is the favorite destination for multinational companies because of its big market, and because of cheap labor, and because of the availability of resources. So many multinational companies invest to India. Just for example, Ford Motors invested billions of dollars in Chennai. This investment increases supply of American dollar to India. Similarly, purchase of financial asset by foreigners in India through share market and through FDI and FII, foreign institutional investment and foreign direct investment. Many foreign investors invest in the share market, and they purchase a financial asset, share, debenture and bonds from India, and it is also a good source of supply of foreign currency. Another one is expenses on tour, pilgrimage, etc. As you know that India India having India is a just like a Uttarakhand, just like a Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir is a good tourist destination. So many foreigners visited these areas for entertainment, and just like a Golden Temple, Amritsar, and now Ram Mandir, and there are so many other temples where foreign visitors visited, and when foreign visitor comes to India, they brings the foreign currency, and by expansion, by expenditure on essential commodity and hotels, the supply of foreign currency increases. Similarly, India is the favorite place for medical tourism. Many patient comes for India for treatment. They stay in the hotel. They takes the services of many restaurants and banking services, health services, etc. These are the many factors which affect the foreign supply of the foreign currency. Now let us go to the, now you might be surprising, sir, uh, why the American dollar's rate per day goes up and down, changes, but Nepal's currency do not change at all. It have been changed since last 20 years. And in this chapter, in this topic, we are going to study how the determination of foreign exchange rate is decided. Now, the system by which the foreign exchange rate is determined is called determination of foreign exchange rate. Generally, there are three types of systems. Number first, flexible exchange rate system. Number second, fixed exchange rate system, and number third is hybrid hybrid exchange rate design. Now, first of all, flexible exchange rate system. As in American dollar flexible rate flexible changes day to day, or even second to second, or even minute to minute and hour to hour. So this is called flexible exchange rate system. Or we can say flexible exchange rate system. In flexible exchange rate system, the demand and the supply of foreign currency plays a vital role for determining foreign exchange rate. So it is also called when demand and supply is called uh, becomes equal, when demand and the supply curve intersect each other, the point is called equilibrium. The rate is determined. It is also called value of parity, value of exchange parity. Now, in the graph, you might be showing you might be noticing that in vertical axis or y-axis we have shown the foreign exchange rate, and in the horizontal axis or x-axis we have shown amount of foreign currency dealt in domestic country. Now DD is the demand curve and SS is the original supply curve. Now if we assume demand is constant, if supply increases, the foreign exchange rate falls from R to R1, but the quantity exchange increases. Similarly, if demand is constant and the supply falls, the exchange rate goes up and quantity becomes less. Now, in this graph, you might be clearly knowing the two factors. If suppose demand increases and the supply remains constant, then the rate goes up and the quantity increases, and so on, which we have studied in microeconomics last chapter. So so here demand and the supply. So American dollars rate, or even changes per minute per second because of the fluctuation of demand and supply. And if demand and supply keeps on changing, the rates goes on changing. Now, as I have already told, there are three types of exchange rate regime. Number first, fixed exchange rate regime, flexible exchange rate regime, and the third is managed floating, or which we call the hybrid. Hybrid is the mix of flexible and fixed exchange rate system. Now we have studied flexible exchange rate regime. Now, in the next class, I will teach you fixed exchange rate regime, or what are its benefit and what are its demerits, and different. We'll study in detail about this in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.